Mario games are some of the most iconic games in the world. They're all a joy to play through, but they become quite hard to appreciate once another player comes into the picture. Out of all the mainline Mario games, only a handful include any traces of multiplayer content, and the ones that do almost always get it terribly wrong. In this video, we'll be exploring why Mario games have such bad multiplayer mechanics, and why multiplayer usually just isn't meant for the 2D platforming genre. Pico Park is a game you play with multiple people, and the goal is to get from one end of the course to another. There are obstacles along the way, such as walls that you and your friends need to find creative solutions to get past, and buttons that you need to trust your friends not to press. As long as everyone is working together, your group's creative solutions will eventually lead you to the goal. The game relies on teamwork and trust in the other players. In Mario Kart, you and 8 other— oh wait, it's 12. You and oh wait, now it's 24. Well, either way, you and a bunch of other racers try to race around a track and to complete the set amount of laps as fast as possible. Yes, there is a single player option, but you are still racing against other NPCs. The release of Mario Party was a great success. People loved the game, despite the few mini-games that gave people blisters from wiggling their joysticks with their palm too fast. People could tell who had gotten an N64 for Christmas and who had gotten a PlayStation by looking at their hand. Either way, the game was a joy to play, but really only if you had some friends around, because the Mario Party AI is pretty bad, at least according to me. New Super Mario Bros. Wii was all around just a great game. It had amazing level design, better physics than the previous New Super Mario Bros. Game on the Nintendo DS, and had a great selection of characters, power-ups, and gameplay in general. It was a revolution in the 2D Mario series. However, there was one thing that wasn't pushed to 100%, and that was the multiplayer modes. There was Coin Battle, in which 2 or more people will try to collect as many coins as possible, but that was really the only semi-decent multiplayer mode included. In the original Super Mario Bros., the only way that multiplayer was implemented was by having 2 players, each playing as Mario and Luigi, taking turns playing the game. New Super Mario Bros. U implemented the Challenge mode and the Boost mode, in which another person could take control of the Wii U gamepad and make boost blocks appear on screen. The actual multiplayer modes were pretty much the same as the previous games, however. In Super Mario Maker 2, the online play is as slow as my brain when I'm asked what y equals mx plus b means, and the multiplayer making mode, well, I did an entire video on that. In Super Mario Bros. Wonder, the only viable method of playing with other people is online, and it shows the other players as ghosts. You can still interact with them by using standees and through the ghost revival mechanic, but you aren't actually playing the game with them. You're just passing them by on their journey. It really does feel like that, as I bought the game and played it on the day it released, and on the online mode, it felt like everyone was embarking on their quest to the end of the game for the first time ever right alongside you. But in the following weeks of the game's life, that feeling had slowly faded away. In Mario Kart, the races wouldn't be as fun with no other people on the track, and in Mario Party, it wouldn't really be a party if no one else was there. In Pico Park, it would just be a run-of-the-mill puzzle-solving 2D platformer if there was just one player. The entire gimmick of the game would be completely missing. My verdict is that games have to be made for multiple players to have genuine multiplayer modes, and if it includes a single player mode, it most likely is just CPU players in place of the missing people. Some of these games, as an example, are Mario Kart, Tetris 99, Mario Party, F-Zero, and Wii Sports. Some games, however, almost require other real players, because the experience wouldn't really be genuine without the other humans. Some games that share this trait are Among Us and Pico Park, along with pretty much every single online FPS game that isn't filled with bots. Lastly, there are the kinds of games that were made to provide an amazing single-player experience, and multiplayer was either just an afterthought or outright not included. Some examples are the 2D Mario series, excluding the online mode of Wonder, the Kirby, and Sonic platformers. In short, if the game was made to provide an amazing single-player experience, multiplayer was probably not a big focus, and will most likely not be a big deal to most players. Thank you for letting me waffle on about this topic for far too long than necessary. All of my lovely Discord members and subscribers with public subscriptions turned on are scrolling across the screen right now. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a thumb on it, preferably up. And if you feel especially helpful today, you can help out by subscribing too. If you disagree with anything I said in this video, be sure to drop an essay in the comments and I'll be sure to reply to it. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!